I call it a Brianosaur. Definitely not related to Brian, my dead intern.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
Sun out of your eyes and be yourselves.
Heard you were dead.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
That man's dead back there.
It was worse than dead. Must be dead. Is this a dead man, Doctor?
Oh, welcome back to the Roast Morning Podcast. I'm Tom.
I am Travis. And I will be your designated Cody for this evening.
Yeah.
A very, very tone-deaf designated Cody.
Nice.
Cody,
How you doing?
Give me a little like do re mi fa sol la ti di 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 do la. Yeah.
What's that album you put out? The
A
Hello,
little
my name
flume?
is Flume.
A little flume boy.
Yeah. The original Flume.
Very good, Travis.
Papa John's.
Good
Yeah.
vibrato.
I learned that from getting better ingredients injected into my throat. Like
And you
peppercorns.
And your uvula just bounces around like some kind of.
I actually have my
uvula.
uvula clipped in half.
How?
You had that done with your tonsils.
My tonsils, they're like, that's a long snake in your mouth. and then you like get that snake out. Like a snake in my boot, there's a snake in my mouth.
They throw a lure in there?
Yeah,
They
well, I'm
lure 'em up? They
glad,
try
that,
to
I'm glad they
entice
didn't look down my pants.
Right.
Oh, see right there? See right there?
Everything's in order down there.
Yeah, your pants uvula is huge.
How's everyone's week going?
Boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
It's rainy as shit.
My week was pretty good.
Nice.
Can't say I did much.
Good. Yeah, I have almost.
I like this.
I have nothing to report at all.
All right.
I have another wedding to go to.
Oh, wedding?
A wedding. Another Brazilian wedding, but these Brazilians drink, so it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, they're going to drink plantains and
What's a
have
Brazilian
siesta?
drink? Caparina?
Yeah,
No.
campaina. Something like that.
What is that?
Campaina? It's sweet.
sounds
It's
like
very
capoeira.
sweet. I'm probably not saying it right, but it's
Muddled,
very sweet.
brown sugar, citrus. Good stuff.
It's like rum, but with the
Yeah.
citrus.
Something like that. I
Like
don't
you
know.
take put the lime in the coconut, drink it all the rum and the lime in the coconut. Now we
more
Brazil.
rum.
Brazil.
Team.
All right.
That's how you do it.
So who's on the choppy boy
ask
town?
Ask me who's on chopping.
Yo, could someone just be on chopping?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Could someone just be a chopper?
I'm chopping right now.
Okay. Are you
Dude,
sure?
are you gonna West Coast chopper it?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, I have this like car. It's like an old Civic, and I really love horses. Could you just like chop my ride?
You know that the dad
Chop
from
him
West
alive.
Coast Choppers was Hulk Hogan's brother?
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
look at that mustache.
I mean, I don't know if you're fucking with me, but I'll believe it.
It's
for
real. It's real. IMDb it.
All right,
Because
so-
and then when you're done, IMDb Tom Saltman.
now. Oh, you got your first credit, I heard. Yeah.
Well, I got
Yeah,
two
you
credits,
didn't
know?
say
yeah.
that.
Well, that's fun, okay? But here we are.
Nice.
All right, Cody. Who are we doing?
Like
today?
you said, who's on the choppy slab
who
block?
are we pushing in?
We're doing the one, the only Edward Drinker Cope. Oh, yes.
Oh, who's that? Is a drinker Kobe?
Edward Drinker Copey. Exactly. We got a funny names episode up here.
Every time.
Is it Cope or Copy? Because it's spelled
Cope.
C-O-P.
Yeah, it's spelled
E.
cop with an E,
Right.
but it's Cope.
So it's
Like-
Kobe.
Yeah, Edward Drinker Cope.
Yeah, Copy Bryant.
AKA the bonehead with a boner for bones.
That's a lot of bones, dude.
He's a paleontologist, motherfucker.
Oh, under the
Get there.
dirt.
We'll get there.
All right, so Cody, you're good with dinosaurs, right?
No.
Yeah, you are. So what's the dinosaur that looks like he's wearing a helmet?
Oh,
You know that one? It's got,
yeah,
he's got
I do.
like it looks like its skull is just out, and
It
then
is.
like
It is.
yeah.
But I have no idea what that's called.
I'm thinking that man's dick looks exactly like that
he
dinosaur's
uses
head.
it for the same thing too.
Probably just
Yeah.
running it into things.
Mostly other males.
It's the Skullet look. It's the Devin Townsend from 2002 look.
It's extreme docking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Extraordinary docking.
Did you know your penis can get a concussion? I didn't.
Oh, I do.
Ooh, you do.
All right, let's do a little personal life because that's a little sparse, but I'll tell you what I know. Edward Drinker Cope, born July 28th, 1840, in Philly.
1840.
1840. He's
Nice.
an old man. He's an old
dude.
American man.
He's an older dude. I mean, we've done older dudes before.
Oh, yes,
but-
clearly.
We've also done dudes that were born in West Philadelphia a lot.
I don't know.
I bring that up a lot.
You
but,
do.
You do
you know.
say that a lot.
I
think
do,
that's a
but
lie.
it's true.
Well, if you
So
say...
we're roasting Will Smith tonight.
Are we?
Edward Drinker Cope.
Well, if you call him Spider-Man even once, then you're going to have a very standard roast mortem episode.
I'm going to call him the Incredible Cope.
Nice.
Quaker family, little bit of money, brat in school, big slacker. Big slacker. Shitty penmanship.
Which is no way to be a Quaker, because those are very hardworking people
Oh, yeah.
who love baskets.
And butter.
Yeah,
Do you think they put butter in the baskets?
probably.
All right, cool.
He had a great interest in animals and was capable of ballparking the assembly of certain skeletons. So he's taxonomically gifted. He's like, oh, this goes here.
Cody, are we doing a serial killer?
No. This guy,
You know what I told you about serial
This guy
killers?
killed 0 people.
So he would find like a cat that was dead in the woods and kind of just place the cat back together. And people be like, hey, you know what? You're real lazy, but you're pretty good at that.
You're good at that body.
You're pretty good at that, Mr. Little Baby Cope.
Yeah, now I'm not going to talk to you because you're creepy as fuck.
Good
So
with
we had
skeletons.
no friends.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
what you're getting at.
Yes.
Good
His
with
fa-
skeletons, bad with friends.
Usually the case.
Yeah.
His family wanted him to be a farmer. He wanted to dig up bones instead of turnips, however.
Oh God.
Edward Drinker Cope married a hot slice of cousin and went on to cheat on her with a nameless European mistress.
Cousin touching for fucking Natasha.
Well, I guess he grew up quick then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's older now.
No, I'm sprinkling in some early life in here.
Cool.
Dodged the Civil War by laying low in Berlin, which is like, oh, okay.
Wait, so he's over in Europe?
Just to dodge the Civil War. He'll come right back to
Oh,
America.
all right.
It's smart.
That's smart.
Yeah.
He's like, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
And he's like, Sie, quanto question?
Well, Germans don't have baskets. They have
Buttered basket.
They have grass bags. They call them.
Yeah, where they fill it with, what's those noodles? The spreckle? Those fucking little, like, dangly noodles?
I
Taylor, what's
forgot.
the sprangly noodles?
Spitzel.
So educational, this show. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So he was just rubbing Spitzel all over his body, like, yeah, I'm not in that Civil War right now. I don't give a shit about the Union. I don't
Yeah,
give
he's got
a shit about
spitzel in his pockets, and he's digging up German cats, and he's like writing letters to his cousin that he left over there.
I swear I'm going to come back to you.
I'm gonna come back and touch your body.
I learned about this cool thing called Spitzel. I just want to eat some and then spit it back out in your mouth.
Mama Burja. Real good.
Oh, I love that. That's class.
Oh, yeah. That's a keeper.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Edward Drinker Cope went on to become an ichthyologist, a herpetologist, and a paleontologist.
Gonna have to slow down. What's it? Epitology.
Ichthyologist is a
Ichthyologist? I don't know.
Study of icky things.
fish.
Oh.
All right.
So, half credit, Travis?
I mean, yeah, they're gross.
Fish ichthyologist.
Blobfish.
Yeah.
And a
Crayfish.
herpetologist. Do we know what a herpetologist is?
Diseases.
What?
Diseases.
Studies lizards.
Damn it.
Oh, I was gonna say like studies herb, dude. Like he was the one that came up with that app.
But it's
Leafly.
like herp.
Herpetologist.
Oh, herpes. He studies herpes. Okay.
Which makes sense because those animals look like they're just covered in herpes.
Right. So he's digging up icky things that have herpes.
Bones that have herpes and icky.
Yeah.
Icky bones
With his
that
pail. With his pail.
And
a
his mouth.
paleontologist.
Yeah.
Kissing them.
And we all know what a paleontologist is. Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Now, just because I like how this guy looks, does anyone want to paint a picture of his glorious face? Look at this. Doesn't that look like an old-timey, I'm going to find some bones prospect?
Okay, so what's going on here with his look is that he's got the haircut of Teddy Roosevelt. He's got the face of Gary Busey, but like with 2 less motorcycle accidents.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
the
wow.
neck. He's got the neck of Owen Wilson. He's got the suit of Theodore Roosevelt. It's really baggy on him.
Yes.
Look at that suit, barely fits.
But his mustache is the most impressive piece
It is.
Yes.
of furniture on
Yes.
his face.
He looks like the younger brother of Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the less important one.
That only can come up with 8 spices and herbs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, you go to Colonel Sanders, you expect fresh chicken. You go, this
guy's
guy
digging up
Yeah, he's digging up.
bones.
This is like, oh, this is a couple weeks old.
This chicken had teeth.
It's dead. We got the same thing he's got.
Yeah.
It's all dead.
It's all dead.
Time is a human construct.
Definitely. Thomas,
Yes.
what can you tell me about the Bone Wars of America?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a
Please,
good
Tom,
episode.
Well, let me tell you
Take
about
a guess.
the Bone
Take
Wars.
a guess of the American Bone Wars.
Now, what happened is that a bunch of scientists, they didn't know how to put together bones.
You have no idea how correct you are.
No, I'm good at this kind of stuff. I'm very good at guessing. You know how I am with numbers. I have no idea how to do math, but you throw me some shit and I'll just figure it out like that.
Instinct.
Can't show my words.
Jewy-
so what
Jewy
happens is
instinct.
you have a bunch of idiots. They're
Yeah.
digging shit out of the ground, and they have no idea how to put it together, and they're making these like crazy different animals, and they're saying,
Right.
oh, this is a species, and then a bunch of other scientists are like, no, this is the species. We made this.
Right.
So no one knows what the fuck is going on.
Oh, shit.
I guess
am I correct?
we're just done with the episode, I guess. Thank
There
you,
you go.
Tom.
Wait, but what was the conclusion of the Bone Wars? Who won?
Well, the scientists essentially, they're still fighting it out.
Oh, I thought it was.
Technically.
I thought it concluded with the animated series Cat Dog. Like, this is how the bones were supposed to be organized.
Right. Even though that's a living species that we
Alone in
compare
the
it to.
world, this exists. It's a little cat dog.
Little cat dog.
I think this is the first time we've talked about cat dog.
Yeah.
And it actually has a lot to do with bone
Cat
wars.
dog. And Bone Wars.
Bone wars. Dude, there were a lot of fish bones in that. Yeah. There's a lot of, it's like a esoteric bone war.
Yeah,
Where
well-
only the people who know about bones get to fight over them.
I
A lot of
mean,
people don't even know about bones back in the 1900s, early the 19th century.
They
right?
thought they were held together with dowels.
yeah.
Well, yeah, if you go into the cat...
Wood and cheese.
If you go into the cat dog forums, we discuss that a lot. We talk about, well, there's actually a little bit of fish in cat dog, because how do you think he digests weird things? There's fish that live inside of him.
Right.
And bites down on the weird
He just has like a
sausages and shit.
parasitic environment with it.
Yeah.
and that. Oh.
Yeah, and like the episode where dog leaves home and he stretches all the way out and he's freezing, and cat doesn't have the nerves to feel that.
What the fuck?
Fish don't have that.
Fish don't have those.
They just kind of slow down.
Are you on the forums, Doug? Are you a cat doggist?
I am one of the biggest moderators there.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Wonderful.
I'm how low can you Winslow?
Oh, no. I
Yeah.
forgot about that character.
Fucking abomination. All right. Highly contentious competition in the American Southwest, Midwest for, you guessed it, bones. Dinosaur bones, namely. And there's a bony trinity at work here, and I want to describe these 3 players before we move on. Now,
Mark Summers.
No.
The
Mark
Father, the
swing and a miss.
Son, and the Holy Bone.
Yes.
Damn it, I'm too good tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're on fire,
drink a
man.
beer.
At the
I'm
top,
just talking about Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network things.
at the top of this bony trinity, we have Joe Leidy. And he's an honest, curious, good-for-everything scientist. Researching, cataloging bones, fossils. He used to be a doctor. He's above this bone war feuding. But he is participating. He is there. But he's minding his own business and doing his own shit.
Is he doing the logical approach?
Everything he's supposed to do as a smarty-pants archaeologist.
Newton.
Hey, that is a paleontologist.
thank you.
Oh, you're done.
I hired Travis to make sure I don't
digging
say
up Roman
archaeologist.
idiot? He's like, hey, this is a Roman dildo. He's digging up dinosaur bones.
I confuse
Could
archaeology.
be the same thing, though.
That could be.
and
Could be, but
paleontology.
he's not an archaeologist. He's a paleontologist.
Thank you, Travis, for making
You know,
sure.
I stopped caring about school entirely when I did a spelling test in 2nd grade, and I got paleontologist right, and I misspelled Tuesday.
Unless it's on you, man.
No, well, I tried to explain to the teacher. I was just like, "Can I at least get a high five for this bonus word?" It wasn't even real. Like, can I just get the high
Wait,
five?
so it just says spelled Tuesday and you wrote paleontologist?
No. I forgot the E in Tuesday, and then like I said something to the
Tuesday.
teacher, just like it's a bonus one. She's like, "Oh, you only get the bonus if you get 100%," because it was only like 8
Oh,
words.
what a dick.
Yeah, I was just like, paleontologist is like 2 Tuesdays put together.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
absolutely.
much.
We have Joseph Leidy, scholarly chap, doing everything he's supposed to do. Underneath Joseph Leidy, we have another silly name, Othniel Marsh.
Othniel.
Othniel.
Like, and 30 Neil.
Yep, something to that degree.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
I don't like
Neil
him at all.
Marsh.
Does he have
Not
shifty
just his name.
eyes?
Yeah.
Like Neil, like, ooh, it's Hot Neil. And it's like,
Maybe,
blink, blink,
yeah.
blink.
We'll take a peek at Otniel before we finish up, probably.
Where's Otniel from? Do you
America.
know? He's American?
He's learned from Yale. He has a bit of money. He's an academic professor type. He's in the Bone Wars to be a little bit of a celebrity, but he is a scholarly type. So he's like, I kind of want to own bone finding in America for me. Little tycoon.
That's
bone.
extremely short-sighted.
Wait, they let Otniel into Yale?
Otniel? Yeah. Why?
I don't know, because
do you
that
think he was like, your
guy...
name
Are
is
you,
too
are you
silly?
thinking of oatmeal?
Yeah,
That's different. You
well, no.
can't, oatmeal
I'm just-
can't go to school.
I'm just saying
Oatmeal can't go to school.
that guy has white tufts on his head, and he's all mushy, and...
That's a Quaker oat.
When he
Back
wasn't
to-
born like that.
Well, it's Oatmeal.
Back to Edward Drinker Cope.
Yes,
who's
thank
a
you.
Quaker.
All right, well,
He
you
is.
know what? All right, so Oatmeal is looking for bones.
Yep, they're all looking for bones. And the third in this trinity is our good friend, Edward Drinker Cope.
Drink. All right, so...
He's a Quaker. He's
so,
not
all right,
as learned.
Whoa. So you're drinking oatmeal. You're looking for bones.
No.
What's happening with this podcast? I don't even understand what's happening anymore. We're talking about drinking oatmeal.
We're not.
Yeah, we are. And
Please.
bones.
Please focus here.
Trying.
And rounding out our trinity is our good friend, Edward Drinker Cope. And he's not in it for the scholarly things at all. He's not doing research. He's just like, I'm going to catch me a dirt dragon and get rich.
Oh, okay.
Dirt dragon. I love that.
Yeah, dirt dragon.
Yeah, he's a frontierist of dirt.
Really quickly, I'm going to get you into the first rubbing of the wrong way between Marsh and Cope. Yeah, so it's between Marsh and Cope, and Joseph Leidy is kind of above it.
Wait,
You guys are
Marsh?
right. Yeah.
Who's Marsh? Is that oatmeal?
Otniel.
Oh, a marsh of oatmeal.
Otniel Marsh.
Okay.
Otniel Marsh.
You got
All right,
it.
I got it. All right, I'm getting it all straight now. I'll
So-
tell you how this story ends at the end of the episode.
So, Cope.
I'll tell you that.
Why don't you tell us?
I'll just tell you.
So, here's the first digression. Cope, a newbie, invites Marsh to his quarry of wonders. He's like, oh, look at this quarry. All the fun bones I'm finding in this quarry here. Marsh is like, wow, these are great specimens. Thank you. And Marsh, very dickishly, goes to the quarry owners and leaves his card and says, if you find any more bones, send them my way. Fuck this Edward Drinker Cope fellow that you already have deals with.
He's like, I'll pay double for bones.
Yes. So
Ooh.
it's kind of already he's doing some bribery, but like he's doing it like it's for the good of Oxford and all of this.
Oh,
And the quarry's like, we have bones. We have so many bones.
yeah.
Big
Come
bones,
on down to
little bones.
Come on down to Mr. Bones' quarry.
We have bones stuffed in mattresses. We have bones that stand alone. We have bones that are different.
Do you like bones through your nose? We have a special bone nose.
We got the Borneo Bone Man, who can spit bones out of his mouth and anus.
So this is the first rubbing of someone the wrong way in this feud. Edward Drinker Cope, our subject in question, found bones of something called an elasmosaurus.
Ooh, Elasmosaurus.
Who knows what that is? Exactly, Tom. You want to paint a picture for the people at home?
Well, I don't know, but I've been doing real good with guessing tonight.
Yeah, I got a picture here, so you can do your best guess at what an elasmosaurus.
All right, I'm
looks
not
like.
even gonna look at it. You gotta explain it to me.
It's something that has like it's got fins.
Yep.
And it goes underwater.
Yep.
And the fins have like tassels on them, like a child's bicycle.
I'm gonna stop saying yup here.
Yeah. All right.
Bicycle.
It's basically a whale
Yeah.
with tits.
Like real human tits that sag.
Yeah. Especially with the never stopping water pull, the drag, if you would, that's just constantly ripping them tits down. So you get like, the babies come out with like bees. And then by the time they're old, elasmosaurs, they look bad.
They're not elastic.
They look really bad.
They're not elastic mosaurs. The water one.
Dude,
there.
I hope.
So it's basically Snaky Boy.
I hope you're gonna
but
show
with
me some
fins.
with tits.
So
Oh, what is that thing?
Skyle.
That's like a
It's
little
an
weird
elasmosaur.
bird with teeth.
Elasmosaurus.
Yeah, all right.
Look how
You get it?
stupid its eyes
Yeah,
are. in
like, why is
picture.
that man, that other dinosaur who's a man? He's just standing over, like, what the fuck is
How did
this
he get on
shit?
that island? It's like he like got stuck out there. and marooned on a small island.
Well, what you see as an island, I see as a skimboard mad sick. And that's what's happening there.
Yeah. Great.
that's an Elasmosaurus.
All right, so he found some stupid little muddy mud skipper shit.
Elasmosaurus bones.
And he got excited, I'm assuming.
Yes, he did. He's like, yes, I have Elasmosaurus bones. And being like the little skeleton, little tinkerer he is, he starts putting it together. Like, yes, this is how this goes. Clearly, I'm a genius.
Did he put it together backwards?
Yeah,
He did? Yeah.
I'm killing it tonight.
absolutely.
I'm doing the best of all of you guys.
So I think he's maybe like a step up from what I would do with Legos because I used to just swallow them. But like, most kids get them and they read the instructions. They're like, I'm going to build an X-Wing.
Right. He was
Wow.
between the person who does instructions and you who eats them.
Yeah. And like puts
Just
them down as booby
However
traps
they
for
want.
their parents.
However they want. They'll
Yeah.
go, check out what I did.
Yeah, and
what
I'm
are these
like-
extra pieces for?
Well, I'm like, oh, wow, you cool. You built the fucking X-Wing. Give me that. And I just eat it.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Put a
Well,
little-
piece by piece.
put a
Like a
little-
little popcorn.
Put a
Did
little
you shit
mayonnaise
bricks?
in it. Yeah.
I shat bricks, which I did on the floor so my parents would step on them for later.
Brilliant.
That's the worst kind of Lego to have on the ground.
Proof. Cope finds this Elasmosaurus skeleton, starts putting it together. He's sticking it together like the picture you just saw. Like a stout, fat little sea iguana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog.
However, we have Otniel Marsh looks at his work and he's like, no, it's wrong.
You've
Because
done it wrong.
Tom revealed earlier that it is backwards. It is literally ass backwards. And
This is the Bone War, which I'm hearing about for the first time
Yeah.
and for some reason know everything about.
it's weird. It's like you're reincarnated from one of these misfits.
I feel like,
By the end of the night, we'll figure out who I am.
yeah, you're channeling someone.
Am I Edward Drinker Cope? Copey?
Are you
Am I
oatmeal?
Oatmeal Sanders?
Are you, what's the other guy's? Leland? What's his name?
Yeah, what was the guy?
Joe Leidy.
Joe Leidy.
Am I
Are
Joe
you-
Leidy or am I Carmen San Diego?
Oh, where are you?
Yeah, well,
Next to
We'll
all.
find out.
I'm just like Cher's daughter. Changed my voice.
Change my voice.
So Marsh is looking at this skeleton and is like, no, it should not be an iguana with a long ass tail. It should be like a plesiosaur with a long ass neck and a short tail. You know what a plesiosaur
Why is it called a plesiosaur? Did it just give out tuggies all of the dinosaurs? I just want to know
It
that.
had flippers, so it couldn't tug anything really.
Well, it could please it somehow. It's got a mouth.
It's got blowholes in a mouth.
And oh, blowholes. Wow. Any hole's a goal, especially when it comes to a whale.
That's what Jonah thought. Get me out of here.
So these two get into a lovely nerdy squabble. A lot of mouth breathing, a lot of feeble wristed slaps. Excuse me, sir. You're incorrect, sir. You're
Right.
wrong.
So there's a bunch of nerds
yeah, they're-
correcting each other. So
How do
no one looks good.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a fedora.
Long neck.
Everyone's
short
got
neck.
real wide jinkos on.
bad.
Everyone likes way too much anime.
They're not really fedoras, they're trilbies.
Trilbies.
Trilbies, all right. Wait, but hold on. What was the name of that guy? The Lazosaurus?
Elasmosaurus.
So, then our boy Drinker, he must have named it, right? If he found it, he named it.
Yes.
Why'd he call it a Lazosaurus?
I don't know. They're all just pulling shit out of their ass right
All
now.
right. I mean, maybe it's because it's lazing around.
Got an
Lazy
elastic
boy.
neck, maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, sure. He was a lazy boy, as you said in the
Yeah.
beginning.
So Cope is like, this has a short neck, and Marsh is like, you fucker, it's got a long neck, and you've got the neck on its ass. So who are these two boys going to defer to when they can't make up their
Oh,
mind?
Joe Leidy.
Joe Leidy.
Joe Leidy.
Leidy, the paleontologist that isn't in this feuding fuck, gets sick of these two nerds like scream gleeking at each other. He comes over, takes one look at the skeleton, and he's like, no. Puts the skeleton's skull at the top of the long neck. He's like, this is how it goes, you idiots. So he's agreeing with Marsh, and Edward Drinker
He's
Cope.
like, good try. You made me use 10% of my power.
I must warn you.
Drinker's probably not happy, dude.
Yes. So essentially, Leidy, the authority, agrees with Marsh. And because Cope is a fucking child, Cope runs out and buys up all the journals he's circulated an article on this wrong skeleton for.
Oh, just to cover his ass?
Just to cover his tiny ass.
What a dangy.
No, I don't want to be wrong in public. And of course, Marsh saw him trying to cover it up and blew it up just to be spiteful.
How could you not?
Yeah.
I mean, you're already fighting this guy, and he's got the dirt. He's just trying to cover it up.
Someone's like reading the journal. He's like, "Oh, that one's mine. I'll buy that from you for 5 shillings."
Yeah, did he run around?
This is America.
Drinker
Dollars.
running around town buying all the newspapers.
I guess.
No news today.
Nothing for you.
No.
It might have been one of those like limited published article things that he could scoop up easily.
Oh, do you mean this is one of those scientific journals that nobody reads?
Yeah, those. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about one of those nudie magazines that everyone reads?
Yeah,
The only time those
right?
make
Weird.
the only time those make the news is when someone tries to cover them up.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
chances are, if you let it go, no
Hold
one
on.
will give a shit.
This is going to come up eventually. Wait, did he do anything with pterodactyls?
No.
No?
No.
You guys seen pterodactyl porn?
Oh, yeah. That's great.
This is going to come up eventually.
Yeah,
You seen that one, right?
Yeah, I mean, if
I showed you that one.
yeah, you showed it to me.
All right, so stop, don't stop the podcast. But eventually, when you're home, when you're not on the bus,
Incognito
if you're not
window.
driving right now, just,
put your Google into or put your Chrome into incognito. Look up pterodactyl porn.
you'll be happy.
You'll be excited. Maybe not aroused. You'll probably be confused.
You'll
but,
laugh.
You'll have a better day.
yeah.
You'll either laugh or be erect.
Yeah.
Win-win, baby. So the feud is officially on at this point, like being mean men to each other.
I love it.
And now, this is where the Bone Wars officially activate. Yes, they're going out and doing shit now. So this is our boy Othniel Marsh's approach. Marsh has a little bit of money. He comes from Oxford, well-off family. He hires just a gaggle of rugged butch men. I'm gonna hire you, mercenaries. You know what I mean?
Like that moving company, College Hunks.
Yeah, yeah. Travis, you're right. He follows. Yeah, he hires these mercenaries.
You know that there's so many wives in their 40s. Like, we could go for I don't know, fucking the regular moving company. And like, no, we gotta go for college hunks. Because they're getting all damp down there while they're fucking moving that furniture.
Look at these college hunks.
Can you move that here?
Except the college hunks are probably 50-year-old men.
Yes.
Now that started when we were in college, so they're our age now.
Oh wow.
So they're out of shape,
Yeah.
or they're in shape if they're moving themselves.
A lot of cardio. So he's got mercenaries following him around, digging for bones, doing the general heavy lifting. These are essentially out-of-work cowboys. You might know one of them as Buffalo Bill.
Oh,
Cody.
Buff Bill?
Yeah, Buffalo
Wow.
Bill Cody wasn't fucking doing anything. He's like, I'll help you look for bones.
He's moving bones from?
Yeah.
No bones to pick here. See what I've done?
Now, why would you need a posse? Why would you need an armed posse in those parts, you think? Travis, Tom?
It's probably a lot of mean people out there. There's probably also Native Americans that would not like you because you're a white man and you've destroyed their culture.
Little Bighorn just happened. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of Native Americans sticking up for what they believe in, which is scalping people for funsies.
Hey, the white men also scalped Native Americans.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Did not know that. Well,
Yeah.
maybe a little vengeance. Maybe a little revenge for being on our land.
Also, Travis, you're playing Red Dead Redemption
That's
2.
wrong.
Yes.
There's a big old nasty wildlife in them there's parts.
Yeah, there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. If you go into Wyoming, there's
Talking about-
Nessie. There's a
There's
Sasquatch.
the biggest ball of yarn could roll over on you.
Yeah, there's the smallest frying pan, which is pretty cute. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things out there that are dangerous.
Nasty animals, right? You would also need
A wolf, a bear,
wolf, big cat,
a tiger,
big tigers.
elephant,
All right.
giraffe.
It's good how he starts on task. Kind of loses it.
Dude.
Usually by word
It's
3
good hustle.
or 4. Yeah,
It's good
yeah.
hustle.
It's
Great
good.
hustle.
Do you know what? Giraffes can exist in California.
I'll be back.
That's a fact. It's a fact. They can exist there. If you put a giraffe in California, it's not going to explode or fall. It's going to be like, hey, I'm a giraffe. All right. So they're
I'm probably
fending
going to cut
off.
some of that out. But
Yeah, they're fending off animals.
Yes. Now, Drinker. I don't know why I have him in my notes as Drinker. It should be Cope. But
we like drinking.
I like Drinker.
I like Drinker, dude.
Drinker can't literally afford a posse of mercenaries
Right.
because he's not made of money like Othniel. But he does have interns that want school credit from Oxford. Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. So
he does have mercenaries.
So he's like Jeff Goldblum
Yes!
in fucking
Yeah!
Life Aquatic?
God damn it! I wish Mike was here.
yeah. Well, Otniel is like Jeff Goldblum,
Well, yeah, Otniel is like that. Yeah.
and Bill Murray is Drinker.
Oh, okay.
It's like, don't point your gun at that unpaid intern.
Right.
Well, what I will say about that, you have two choices if you're looking to defend yourself. You get interns, which is pretty good, or you sign up for Tiger Schulman's Karate, which is much better.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you're basically it's the choice of defending yourself through the martial art of Tiger Showman's, or just using human body shields.
Right, which works.
So, yeah.
Also, people are like, they're looking for bones out there. If your body is just out there, did you win? Found bones.
It's true. Also, if one of the interns dies, you can just pretend it's a dinosaur bone.
Right.
Look at this.
You just dry it out.
Just dry it out.
Free bones, everyone.
Oh, we don't have the ankle for the fucking Tyrannosaurus. Just shave off the intern's leg a little
Put
bit.
Griggs on there.
I call it a Brianosaur. Definitely not related to Brian, my dead intern.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
So these interns are packing their bags, and they're like, hey, we're not mercenaries, but can we bring like a shotgun or something? And Drinker's like, no. I'm a Quaker man. There'll be no bloodshed in this
What a
bloody
dumb idiot.
territory.
Is he not American?
He's an American.
It was
He's a
the
Quaker.
right of the interns to carry an arm.
No guns.
No, you're heading off into the West, and you're like, I'm not gonna bring a gun. I'm gonna bring
Turn out fine.
my drinker coat bobble.
I'm going to bring a basket that's shaped like a sword.
I love that.
Now, here's the thing. Because he has the payroll for it, Otniel establishes a spy ring, which, an academic spy ring, not an espionage ring, but an academic spy ring, which, might be one or two of Drinker's so-called interns at this point.
They've infiltrated.
There might be some infiltration afoot because...
So you're telling me that you'll hire me to work for him?
Yeah.
Can you tell him that I want to bring a gun?
No.
All right, then.
Maintain your cover.
Yeah.
So here's where it gets very, 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 very fucky because both men start sprinting just to have dibs on fucking bones. Like, I named this one. I discovered that.
All right,
They're foregoing the thoroughness of the process.
but how do you have a race to find bones? Like,
it's the new species.
All right, I know, but I guess maybe there's a broad paleontology question.
It's like
how the fuck do you find bones?
But it's like mineral rights. Like, this is a hotbed for bones.
Yes, you got to go to a
okay.
special place
Like,
that
where
has
do
the
I
moon.
dig? Where can
I
dig?
gotcha. Like a place where all the dinosaurs are like, oh shit, that's a fucking meteor.
Where the dinosaurs chilled, yeah, and died.
They run out there. They set up camp. They go, we're taking here no bonesies.
No bonesies.
Yeah, bounces.
Well, you know in the documentary Independence Day, when
What are you
they're
doing?
standing on top, like all of them are standing on top of the building, and they're like, oh. Like I'm just picturing the dinosaurs doing the same thing, but it's a big old rock.
It's just a rock. Right.
Yeah, it's falling to earth.
Right. Like,
We accept you.
like that other documentary, Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
The hit series. Starring Danny DeVito as a dinosaur.
and the baby.
Yeah. Which was just a pink tadpole thing.
I'm a baby, gotta love me. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Terrible.
That never
So
worked.
they're trying to reboot dinosaurs in
No.
the 1850s,
No,
1860s.
fucking no. But they're doing all this underhanded, shady shit that is coming off really petty to academia. They're backdating their discoveries.
Really?
Yes, just to be like, I discovered this here. And the other one would be like, no, I discovered it here earlier. And the other one will go, no, I discovered it there in January. And they just keep going backwards.
Oh my god.
That's
Like,
pretty
They're,
shit.
like, it's very dishonest in the academic realm.
children fighting over bones.
Children of bonedoms.
Now, of course, while they're trying to hastily outpace each other, no one is clearly checking each other's works. So you can very well imagine the same fucking dinosaur got discovered multiple times. Travis, you ready to paint a picture? I'm going to throw this one to you.
Oh, I get to paint pictures now? Hey, Tom, fuck you. I'm peeing the pee.
That's all right.
I can do it better than you.
We'll
Because now we're reenacting what's happening in the story.
Okay.
I can do it better than you. I found a Paleosaurus. All right, let me pee.
The same species would be discovered multiple times by either side. So imagine we got this here hippomusasaur creature.
All right, hippomusasaur.
Yeah, Travis, you wanna paint a little picture for the?
It looks dumb.
Stop stealing my thunder, Tom. That's what I was going to say.
Dude, no one's getting anything out of dumb. That's not taking your pee time, all right?
I'm not a good paint picture. All right, so it's basically a rhinoceros, but it's got I'm gonna say little dingleberry horns on its head. It's also got a weird, stupid mouth and got one big old tooth. It's like he's a little baby idiot, and then it's got an ear. But basically, it's just a rhinoceros with a fucked up horn.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wow.
That's a good.
How'd I do, Tom?
I did think you did pretty well. You didn't talk about the skin at all.
Oh,
The skin is mostly the best part.
I was gonna say this. It's got the skin of an elderly man that's been out in the sun for too long.
I was gonna go with a very old potato, like that potato that fell in the draw, like behind the other stuff, and starts growing eyes.
Ooh, that's why you're the painting the picture, man.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You did a good job, though.
Thanks.
So we got this weird thing, and Marsh is like, "I'm gonna call this a farty unicorn tops," and Cope was like, "I'm gonna call this a face dildoadon."
Is that real?
No.
Okay,
That is real. No, that's real. Cody, you don't need to.
This is all factual. This is all good.
Yeah,
this is good stuff.
You don't really need to make the truth easier on us.
And once again, Joe Leidy had to come in, crack some skulls, and be like, "That's a unitherium. I discovered that years ago and made the first paper about it."
dang it.
Oh, dang nabbit!
You guys are amateurs. You both are dork chops. Stop wasting my time.
He said that as the sun was moving behind him very slowly.
Yes, and there was an explosion, and he didn't look away.
And he said it over his shoulder, and he did it at 12 frames a second,
like an anime.
like an anime.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he has long gray hair with bangs.
Sure.
Senpai.
Yeah.
He's just like, you fools! I
Red
discovered
coat.
this over 10 years ago.
Late to the party.
So basically, this guy Leahy, what's his
Leidy.
name? Lay?
Joe Leidy.
Joe Leidy. He's the only scientist.
He
Because the other two are fucking two little
Otniel
idiots.
is a scientist, but the thing is, Otniel is stooping to this amateur's level, making him a functional amateur.
Oh, yeah.
So that's very well the next point of this. Cope is forcing an otherwise reputable academic agent to rush research, and he's making embarrassing mistakes. Both of them are making embarrassing mistakes to keep up with this frenzied pace. And you might know this, but a flustered Marsh goes on to be responsible for the perplexing Brontosaurus fiasco. What do you know about this?
Apparently, isn't the Brontosaurus not a real Drainosaur?
That's what was thought, yep.
But wait, it is now?
It's back on the books.
2015. The
Whoa!
Brontosaurus is back on the menu since 2015.
So Brontosaurus is basically Pluto?
What?
Is Pluto a planet again?
No, but
What are you doing to our podcast?
No, I'm just saying, Pluto
you
wasn't a
doing?
planet, then it wasn't a planet.
Just to let everyone know at home that brontosauruses were considered to be real animals up until post Jurassic Park.
Yep.
When they're like,
Not a real dinosaur.
and then some Neil deGrasse Tyson friends were like, no, fuck that dinosaur. And it has a small neck. And then just recently, other scientists were just like,
it's different enough.
well, it is real.
I didn't know that. I always
real.
thought
I just found
Brontosaurus
that
was
out.
still a dick.
no,
it's
it's real. It's real again.
Yeah.
How long was
So
Brontosaurus' dick,
Littlefoot
though?
is real. From Land Before Time.
Yes.
Real animal.
Yes.
Jurassic Park, documentary.
documentary.
All right.
No.
Jurassic Park 2, melodrama.
I don't want to bring up penises too much because I don't do that.
Travis, why are you
I
lying?
really don't
Stop
talk about.
lying.
I really don't talk about penises enough on the show.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
Stop being wrong.
All right, but no one talks about dinosaur penises. No one talks about them. How do you think the Brontosaurus is hump, dude? It's like a fucking.
How does Stegosaurus hump?
I don't know. Spike each other.
You don't seem to be concerned because of length issues. You want to be impressed.
Oh, that tail's the penis.
You want to be impressed more than you want to be scientific.
Well, I'm just saying, a brontosaurus. How do they bang? Like
Normal.
But I'm saying, do the paleontologists think about that?
They don't need
you
to.
got to.
Look, dude, the neck is just a noodle. Like, it doesn't interfere with it. In fact, blowjers are real easy.
What are you sucking a brontosaurus head?
Well, no, I'm saying, like, you know, you can do a blowjer all the way around your body because your head is on an udon noodle, and it will reach all.
You
the
could
way
probably
back.
eat your own ass too.
Yeah, dude. Which they probably did. Didn't find it sexual.
Nobody stopped brontosauruses from eating their own ass. There was no police.
Absolutely
To
not.
be like, sir,
I mean, I feel like the velociraptors were kind of the police. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing, dicks? Hey, I see you licking your butthole. I'm coming after you.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrape that dick. Did you know velociraptors are only like 3 feet tall?
Yeah, well,
they're feathered.
Yeah. Whatever was going on, Steven Spielberg, that part of the documentary was less than accurate.
Yeah.
no, well,
they're like assault chickens, essentially.
Hey, Steven, they were small. So why don't you take a page from a real movie, The Mummy? They were like scarabs.
Come on.
They were like scarabs.
Fuck's sake.
You know, like thousands of them. Just like, they're fucking getting that brontosaurus dick.
Nice.
Yeah, bronto dick.
Pretty hot.
I know.
All right, Cody, let's move along with that actual...
No. We have to explain about this brontosaurus thing because Travis just went into a dick tirade.
Oh, yeah. So we did explain it.
Yeah, but
Right,
it can lick its own butthole.
Right. So Travis, shut up.
If you didn't know.
If you didn't know, Brontosaurus was considered a real animal, and then sometime in the late 90s or early 2000s, they said, no, it's not.
Yes.
Because the bone wars are still happening.
Yes.
Underneath our feet.
So
we don't
PC
even know what's
nowadays.
happening.
So PC.
And
So
in
PC.
2015, scientists, they re-put the bones together. They said, hey, it's a real thing, and then that's where we are now.
Yep. So Brontosaurus, the renewed, officially legit name, means thunder lizard, which is great. I'm so glad we have that name back.
Was it like Zeus?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's like Zeus, if he was if Zeus was a reptilian,
Oh,
this would be the problem.
Well, I mean, the one thing, though, I will say is Zeus can lick his own butthole. It's fact.
That's good.
I've seen that depicted.
Yeah.
Let's change gears. A teacher named Lakes was out about hiking in the Colorado wilderness when he found a huge trove of rare and interesting bones that he might know a few people that might be interested. Know what I mean?
Oh boy, I found the bones they looking for.
So he sends a letter to Othniel Marsh and is like, hey, I got these sexy bones. You want at them? And Othniel doesn't respond. So Lakes is like, all right, fine. I'll try and get
He saw the little read receipt and was like,
God damn it.
it's been like this for 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, he sent them a singing telegram. I found the bones, hey, Mr. Oatmeal. He found the bones, Mr. Oatmeal. Come to 125 Quarry Lane.
Right. It was just a really hungry 14-year-old dancing very poorly.
Let's get off my fucking lawn, kid.
He danced for a half hour. That's why I didn't respond.
So Marsh doesn't respond, and Lakes is like, "Oh, fine, I'll get your derpy rival to take notice." So he sends Cope a letter, and to sweeten the deal, samples in a package. So he's like, "Here's the bones I found."
Yeah. Touch
Like,
these creams.
I have the bone zone for you,
And
kid.
Just as he's sending it, Marsh finally replies. Marsh is like, "Holy shit, these are interesting specimens. And here's money to give me all of them."
Uh-oh.
And Lakes is like, "Shit! I just sent some of those bones to your rival."
Do we know how much time actually passed? Was Lake really impatient?
He was impatient because this happened.
I mean, this happened a long time ago, so I'm assuming they were using AOL Instant Messenger.
Yes.
Okay. And they were like waiting for a while.
Right.
And then he sent a message to Oshmeal. What was his name? Oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. He sent a message to Oatmeal, and he got an away message. It was like, yo, chilling with my bros, listening to Linkin Park.
At the pool.
At the pool.
His away message
Yeah.
was Chumbawamba's Tub Thump.
Yeah.
All the
And
lyrics.
so he was like, well, I might as well just hit up this other guy, DTF? ASL?
Want to suck these bones?
Suck my bones.
So Lake is like, "Shit, I don't have all the bones. I sent some of them to Cope. And to correct this, Lakes writes to Cope and is like, you know that rich asshole you have a rival with? Can you send those bones to him? Because he paid me more than nothing.
Wow.
That's
So,
great.
Ballsy.
Great
like-
businosman.
Yeah. So
Can I
very
take back those
capitalistic.
free bones, please?
Very Indian giver. That's racist.
It's very much like the guys at Times Square who try to give you their mixtape and they put it in your hand and go, "Hey, could I get $5 for that?"
So Cody and
They're
I.
all awful. Don't fall for that.
Yeah. So Cody and I, we both work in the city sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes Cody freelances. Used to walk up to the city. We walk through Times Square,
You know Times Square, Tom.
and these guys walk up and they're like, "Yo, you want CD? Yo, you want CD?" And they put it in Cody's hand.
Yeah.
And he freaks out, and I don't know. You're like, oh, how much?
I thought
is
it was like a flyer. I'm like, all right, I'll take
Yeah,
this
so-
to shut you up.
Yeah, so he starts to walk away, and the guy's like, "That's $5. Like that's $5." And instead of just handing the CD back, Cody pays the guy $5.
What the fuck, man?
I don't know. I just
Have I not
panicked.
taught you anything?
Yeah, what are you 2?
Music's free online. It's very unfortunate.
They're
but
probably all
it's-
SoundCloud rappers. Just go on
Yeah, they put it on
SoundCloud.
It's probably just Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
No, I threw it out the next block.
All right. Well, you learned something.
Intimidated by that
Yes.
Mario.
Throwing your money away is very good.
American
to do.
pastime. Let's talk about the Como Bluff Rush. Very hot spot, the Como Bluffs. Marsh and his mercenaries, Cope and his interns, arrive at the Como Bluff. And they're very close to each other, so some dickbaggery occurs while they're digging. You guys stay on this side, and I'll stay on this side. But no. They start stealing bones, start stealing equipment. Even so juvenile as to start a goddamn rock war. Just, they're throwing rocks.
Whose rock is this?
This is an igneous rock. Cannot have come from my camp. We only have obsidian. We have sedimentary.
Travis, are
rocks.
you looking for dinosaur skeletons in igneous rock?
Well,
Don't do that.
during the
doesn't work.
scourge of lava zone, the lava dinosaurs survived for 40 days.
40
and then
nights.
They died 40 nights. And then they had 8 crazy nights living in the lava.
Adam Sandler was part lava. He was a volcano. Whoa! Oh!
I'm a lava man. Excuse me.
Did you almost throw up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Cool.
So Cope drove his interns to dig all throughout the winter, and Marsh paid his mercenaries to match pace. Digging sucks in the winter, man.
This really
Rock
reminds
is hard.
This reminds me of a cold version of The Mummy.
Okay.
No, I'm just serious. When they both show up to the temple, and they're like fighting.
Cool,
Hamanatra?
Cody. What else is going
Hamanatra?
on, Cody?
Just say, I'm painting a picture here, Tom.
Yeah, you're throwing sand in my dick.
Now, Travis, let's run it. Let's run a hypothetical scenario real quick. I want you to know, digging for dinosaur bones is a lot like your favorite trading card game.
Pokemon.
Really? I thought it was Magic.
Oh yes, I guess it's magic.
You get a ton of stuff, you go through it, and hope you get some more exciting finds than your competition, right?
Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids cards.
Those are good too.
I only had about 1 million nasty Neds.
That's true. You got a lot of those.
Thank you, Tom. Also, like your favorite trading card game, sometimes you get dupes in the paleontology game.
Lots of nasty Neds.
yeah.
And there was also a nasty Neds in World of Warcraft. I mean, excuse me, the other stupid thing that I don't play. Magic cards.
Magic cards. Well, I'm just imagining them picking up.
Ah, you nerd.
I'm just imagining them picking up with like Troglobite,
Right? Now, you're supposed to take your dupe cards and trade them, build an alternate deck, or maybe kickstart a newbie. You know what I mean?
How do you do that with bones, though?
You are not supposed to rig your extra duplicate trading cards up with dynamite and blow them to Kingdom Come.
Oh, they were just mashing things they didn't like?
So you mean these scientists are destroying science?
That's right. Due to the remote location of the Como Bluffs, Cope could not bring out his entire haul. So he made an undesirable bone pile of duplicates. You know, he's swiping left on some of those gross bones.
Yeah, gross bones.
Put all of those bones in their abandoned shafts and just TNT'd them.
Why did he blow them up?
So Marsh wouldn't get them.
Oh,
it was actually ingenious because
That's not ingenious.
Well, dirtbag
blowing up bones.
It's dirtbag ingenious.
I could slap a fucking chicken bone to a fucking firework.
Right,
I'm not a genius.
Well, if you took liberal arts classes, that might be considered genius.
It was ingenious because he used
The
one
decline
explosion.
of Western democracy, right there.
Right.
It's all sad.
It was ingenious because he used one explosion to blow up bones and also cave in their dig site. So it's like you don't get the bones and you don't get the groundwork.
No, that's Cody. That's not genius. That's not genius.
It's upcycling an explosion.
That's like pissing in a fucking pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the flip side.
Oh, you can't swim in here because I just took a shit in my own pool. Guess what? You're not breaking into my house and swimming in my pool because I just shit in it.
No, it's just jealousy.
Yeah. So one crate of TNT gets rid of your opposition scavenging you and also accessing your shaft. Can't let your opponent access your shaft. You know what I mean?
Dude.
So, holy shit.
That's a hate fuck.
That's a hate fuck to science and the field. It's not even to each other. You're fucking any future paleontologist, not archaeologist, out of their job.
Drinker Cope is petty.
Yeah, he's
little
a petty
baby
boy.
Petty as shit.
It's like Tom Petty, dude.
Also,
It's basically
Running down a dream.
we already know Drinker doesn't know what he's doing with bones.
that's true.
He could have found like the only intact Pegasus skeleton ever known to man, and he was just like, "Oh, this Triceratops is too horse-like and has wings instead of horns."
Let me get my glasses.
Put it
I've
in the
seen bones like this before. Put it in the shaft. We'll blow it up later.
Exactly. Fucking asshole. And also, you could blow up something in the shaft that you haven't uncovered.
All right,
yeah.
now make sure no one's in the shaft while I blow up all the science that we've put in the shaft. Let me get my glasses.
Now, how did your boy Otniel Marsh take this?
He's like, does he do one of those like?
He follows in suit. He's like, all's fair in the Bone Wars, and
Yo,
starts
fuck
blowing
that
up his
guy.
own.
He's supposed to be the smart son.
Nope, he like Marsh
No, the
is
other
being
anime
dragged down.
Well, the other anime guy's like wise.
Joseph
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
Joe's like
Joey
Lightyear
Gordon-Levitt. All right,
Yeah.
so he's the wise man. Joey Gordon, he's on his bike in Manhattan.
Dude, he's playing
And
the whole thing. He's watching.
He's figuring out all that, like, these guys are dumb idiots. I just need to get this package, a.k.a. Bones, to science.
Yeah.
And so the other guys are like just fucking squabbling over shit, like fighting over a hot dog at a hot dog stand.
That's right.
And then Joey Gordon just screams by like, I got Bones to science.
So skinny Owen Wilson looking cope drinky.
Yeah.
He's out there blowing up bones. Fat Monopoly man looking oatmeal. He's blowing up bones.
Yeah.
And anime Joseph Leahy is just floating over the sun in the distance and
He's
going,
angry.
"You fools!
Yeah.
You're fucking
Sit-
everything up.
My plan is coming to fruition. I am the only smart looking one here."
I'm really ashamed of oatmeal here, man. I thought oatmeal was
Right?
I thought it was healthy. I thought it was like you should eat oatmeal in the morning, but now I'm thinking, wow, I might just blow up my.
You gotta eat farina, dog.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking it might blow up my body, and like I don't want to do that, dude.
Yeah, but put it inside your canal. See
Put in
what
your
happens.
shaft.
Put it in
Yeah.
your shaft.
Oh, or just sound that oatmeal.
Oh.
Get that funnel, that funnel tip, that funnel tip right in the urethra.
Oh goodness! All right,
All
Cody.
right, so blowing up bones.
That is the explosive climax, haha, of the Bone Wars. But lo and behold, Edward Drinker Cope is so petty, his pettiness continues into his late life, and oh yes, his afterlife, believe it or not.
What?
Let's get started. Cope
A knocks in the moon. I love you.
Cope sinks his money into an exciting speculative New Mexican mining operation.
New Mexico as a state, or new and Mexican?
The state.
All right, so what is this bone boy doing? He's getting boned.
He sinks his money into what I said earlier.
The diamond mine.
No, an exciting speculative New Mexican mining operation. Does that sound like a good investment to you, Travis?
No.
Cope loses everything.
No.
It's good to gamble.
Yes.
If you know
Now-
anyone with gambling problems, cheer them on a bit. They need some help.
See how it goes.
Put it all on black.
Yeah.
No,
All on black.
Pull it all on blue. That's a good bet right there.
They'll never see it coming when you win.
Everything on blue.
They'll have to give you the goddamn keys to the casino.
This is yours now.
Yeah, you get to
like-
own this.
be
We
like-
didn't know we had blue on
Yeah.
this roulette table.
They'll just be like, "How? This is your hotel room."
Your hotel. Marsh, in contrast, has a shiny new fucking job. He's the vertebrate paleontologist of the U.S. Geological Survey. So he's got a government job. He's digging bones for the government.
It helps to have a government job.
Government cheese.
Yes, it does help with a government job because with his newfound government power, Marsh decrees bony specimens unearthed with government money need to be given to the Smithsonian. Smithsonian.
Smithsonian. You need to take them to
Yes.
Smithsonian.
So if you used a government dollar to dig up a bone, you need to fork that bone over to the government, namely the Smithsonian.
No loans, no grants. If you want to keep your bones,
Yep.
you just got to go out there with manpower, few dudes.
Few interns that
few
aren't paid.
That's right. A couple of Powerades and dig all day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming that he goes to the Smithsonian. He's like, all right, I'm going to do the right thing. Found the Stegosaurus. Hey, guys, Smithsonian, here's the Stegosaurus bones. And they're like, we didn't want those bones. We wanted your bones. Whoa!
Horror story.
Was that R.L. Stein?
spooky,
That was
dude?
good.
Yeah, that was R.L. Stein, bro.
Wow.
That was pretty
But it was
good.
also kind of Animorphs because I was talking about dinosaurs. You know, see what I'm seeing him doing there? Wow, it's a little bit both. He could have been a human. He could have been a Yerg.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking yergs, man. So, this law is a deliberate attack on Cope. However, Cope, being way better at managing his receipts than money, can prove, hey, I used dumb interns to dig these out. So he only has to hand over like one or two specimens to the Smithsonian.
Right.
Because he has the paper trails to prove. It's like, hey, I used dumb volunteers and
I didn't
my
dig
own
them up.
money. Yeah.
This was dug
It's
up
not
by my
government money.
intern Leonard.
Okay, but I want you to remember this law that Othniel has put into the books.
Okay.
You use a government dollar to dig that, it's ours.
The government pays you to put it back in the ground.
So this was an attack on...
That's not
no,
right.
they,
I think
no,
that's
they put
the
it in
thing.
the Smithsonian.
Oh, okay, right.
So, Cope...
Under the Smithsonian.
Oh.
And then you have to bury
And
the Smithsonian.
then years later, paleontologists will be like, wow, this is the Smithsonian. They'll dig under it.
And
find
then
them
as
bones.
soon as they figure out how to get in, there's someone who's like, admission is donating $25.
Yeah. But then they're also inside, and the guy's like, admission is the Book of the Dead or the Book of Life.
God damn it!
All right. Cody, continue.
That's a movie about paleontology.
We're going to pitch that. We're going to pitch that
Archaeology.
to WB Warner.
No, it's
and then-
about paleontology, dude.
Cope is bored and butthurt after this attack, and he teams up with a journalist and decides to smear Marsh. And Marsh counters with his own smear. They call each other cheats, liars, frauds, thieves.
Paps.
Thieves?
Thieves.
Marsh, however, is the more pretentious job holder. He works for the goddamn government, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What is the government he's working for right now? What time?
the
is
US
it?
government.
What time period though?
USGS. It's like the 1800s, man. So Cope is smearing Marsh. Marsh is smearing Cope. But however, Marsh has the more prestigious job working for USGS. That's the United States Geological Survey.
Mm.
And then, of course, you know, the long arm of Uncle Sam is like, what's going on? Why are these nerds beefing? One of those nerds is our nerds? Oh, let's look at this. So after a series of audits, USGS gets its budget halved.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
Because
Wow.
So these guys
Othniel
run
Marsh,
science.
Othniel Marsh is dicking around too much. So they're like, we're halving your budget and liquidating the paleontology department, which
Oh.
is Ottie's department. So
Oh,
Edward
Wait.
Drinker Cope essentially job mobs Othniel Marsh.
that's fucked.
Dude, that's like the
that's
future.
2018, man.
Yeah.
So Othniel, he worked for the government.
Yes, he worked for the surveying.
Right.
No,
so
well, Cope is too stupid to work for the government.
Cope couldn't get the pedigree.
He's
Yeah.
too fucking dumb.
okay, so the way I'm looking at it is that like Cope is like Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Sure.
All right.
And Othniel is like the health inspector. And Linda is Bones.
Okay.
That's it.
Got it.
If you've
You
seen
got
the
it.
show,
There you go.
I have
There you
not
go.
seen the show.
That's it.
well, it's, imagine the wife is Bones.
Bones.
And they're both trying to
Bone.
be
bone.
with
Bo-
Bones.
Be with Bones. Bones,
Right.
Bones.
And one has better bones, and the other one is officially on the bone hunt. Oof. You understand?
No.
Now, I like to think of being fired as a promotion to customer. You know what I mean?
You were promoted to Gus.
Not unless you're fired to jail.
Unless you're
Well,
fired
yeah,
to
you
jail,
could
then
be
you're just
fired
fired
to
to
jail.
inmate.
Then you're fired to license plates.
Do we know? So before we move, because we're getting out of the geological survey right now.
Yeah.
Do we know who discovered Old Faithful, the geyser?
No.
Would it be the survey?
Yeah, it would be that department, I would assume.
Yeah,
not the paleontology department.
I would think so. 'Cause I always felt like that was my spirit water.
Old Faithful?
Old Faithful. Just
Like if I had to pick a
If you had
type
to-
of water,
A body of water
Body
that
of
you
water.
can most relate to?
underground,
Old
and
Faithful.
hot.
All right. Well, I'm going to say, as
hot
a person,
and hot,
I don't relate.
steamy,
Underground,
hot, steamy underground just erupts.
says Travis.
I can honestly say I don't relate to a body of
You
water.
don't relate to any body of water,
Or liquid of any kind.
Really?
I don't feel that way.
Wow. Well, I was at Old Faithful.
If there was like a big old lake filled with choco pudding, then maybe I'd relate to
Is that a
It's
body of
called
water?
the Finger Lakes, dude.
They don't have choco pudding.
They do.
They do
You
not.
never been upstate?
I've been, dude. So many states. Don't
You've
tell
been
me about states.
no, but have
Shut
you
up,
been
shut
upstate?
up.
Have you been to the Finger Lakes?
Of course, I've been to the Finger Lakes.
Well,
Of course, I have.
Well, you just weren't fingering the right
Of
lake.
course.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course,
okay, so
I've been to the Finger Lakes.
Neil,
Just so you know, everyone knows. Everyone knows. At
Everyone
home.
needs to know. Thomas Fingered Lakes. Otniel, now promoted to customer, has to deal with a very, very awkward law that he wrote into the books himself.
Oh, now you have to return all the bones.
He worked for the government and he didn't keep receipts, so everything he pretty much petty cashed had to come out of his collection to the Smithsonian,
Ooh.
Oh,
which was everything.
Like even the shit that he did before.
He could not prove he did that with private dollars.
Oh, okay.
Marsh lost his job and his entire private
Fuck
collection
oatmeal.
because of Edward Drinker Marsh job mobbing him just because he's butthurt. Just like, I'm angry.
dinosaur people are very petty.
Well, they're vicious, dude.
Yes.
Like the velociraptors of people.
1897. Cope is lonely. He's cousin divorced. He's succumbing to a wasting illness. He's thinking about his shitty life while self-medicating with morphine and belladonna.
So what you doing?
Yeah, dog. Go out partying, bro.
Stayed in and partied.
Yeah, stay inside party. Also, Lazy Boys just invented, so real good way to morphine relax.
Yes. And in the midst of this
Wait.
morphine... Yes?
So, wait, no. Wait. So he divorced his cousin, but
Yeah,
he was hooking up
cousin
with
left him.
He was hooking up with the European chick.
It was a quick European
that was like a
thing
one-off.
in
Okay.
Berlin, and
All
then
right.
he came
All right.
back
That was
after
when
the
he
war.
was
Gotcha,
avoiding
gotcha.
his duties and then getting into other duties.
Yeah, he was at the Finger Lakes
In Germany.
in the right
Germany's
finger.
Finger Lakes.
Germany's Finger Lakes.
Yes.
in the right area.
That's
Now-
right.
I want to talk to you about one Charles R. Knight. This is an artist that loved painting dinosaurs. Now, back in the day, this was something interesting because there's no CGI, and you needed an artiste that had some imagination to draw dinosaurs. So, if you want to draw very accurate, very, very, very accurate dinosaurs, who better to ask than a washed-up, morphine-riddled paleontologist?
They're the best ones
Oh,
for it.
so much good information comes out of them.
Oh my fucking God, give me morphine, dog. I need morphine in my butt.
So, Edward,
It's good.
Charles R. Knight comes up to this morphine-riddled Edward Drinker Cope and is like, talk to me about the dirt dragons. And this drugged up Edward Drinker Cope is like, this is what they're like.
They all had titties.
And we have those renditions in front of us now.
Yes, please.
We're painting a few pictures.
Oh my God, I'm moving the chips out of the way for this.
Tom, you're going to do the first two. Travis, you're going to do the third one. So, is there anything wrong with this Stegosaurus and Triceratops, Tom? Just paint a picture for the people at home.
Oh, they're cool. They're vicious looking. Very angry.
They're a little lumpy, don't they?
Yeah, they're all real fat.
They look dirty. They look like a fish, kind of, for no reason.
They look like a boob. Like they're both a boob. They have like
They're too sleek.
no chin. They're like teardrops.
That's it. There's no chin on these things.
They're like reptilian teardrops.
yeah. So this is what a morphined up Edward Drinker Cope was telling an artist to draw.
The
But
Stegosaurus.
it's not like
looks-
he actually saw them.
No, but which is even worse because it's like a telephone.
Right,
It's just
exactly.
like you only get to look at their bones, and you're on morphine, and you're has been, and you're describing this to someone else because you can't draw yourself.
In all honesty, Cody, I would believe this.
I would too because there's
Yeah.
no other. This is the first time like people are looking at the dinosaurs, but it's horribly inaccurate. Well, not horribly, but slightly derpy because an artist is using a morphine mind.
Yeah, Charles R. Knight is a very good artist. I gotta throw
Yes,
this out there.
he was respected.
He knows what's up.
But
He'll-
it's a shame he asked a morphined up Edward Drinker Cope about dinosaurs.
He sounds like he's in a series with Henry M. Warrior and Charles R. Knight.
Ooh,
You know what I mean? Like
sexy
I
names.
am Weasel and
Right.
I are Baboon.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing there?
I see what
I
you're
do.
doing. Bring it back to Cat Dog.
Because his name is spelled like that. Well, Cat Dog. One fine day with the wolf and a purr, these dinosaurs were shit out of a morphine.
It looks like they were shit out of something.
Yeah,
They have that face figure to
they
them.
got the poopy drip.
Yeah.
All right, give me my board.
Yeah,
That-
give
that's
that.
yours.
Yeah,
Give me my-
click
that's
that
yours.
next one.
Oh, this is.
I clicked it for
Oh,
you.
okay, all right. This is
That-
Charles. All right, so
You know exactly what kind of animal that's supposed to be, Travis. Who that's supposed
I
to
think
be?
this is supposed to be the Trigorasaurus Rex.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a T-Rex. But
So-
what's wrong with it?
Basically, what's wrong with it is that it looks a little, it looks a little stumpy.
It looks like the pug version of a T-Rex.
Well,
Yeah, it's a baby.
It looks like a baby, but its head is also kind of it's like weird. It's like an earlobe.
Yeah. You know that
And
face.
its hands, like I know T-Rex have those little tiny hands because everyone's seen those inflatable T-Rexes falling over. They're hilarious. But so his hands kind of look like baby's hands, just like arms, baby's arms, like chubby little arms.
If you're familiar with Jurassic Park, you see how the Tyrannosaurus Rex is kind of like his body is parallel to the ground. Charles R. Knight's depiction, he's kind of standing up.
Oh yeah, like a
He's
tower.
erect.
Yeah, he's a
Erect
jerk.
T-Rex.
He's just
he's a T-Rex.
he looks like a bouncer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know.
He looks like a Muppet.
weird. It
You know,
looks
you know
weird.
the face Muppet makes when he's flustered?
Yeah.
Like Kermit. When
When the guy who's got his hand in Kermit like kind of puckers his wrist and makes a fist.
when Kermit does that, like,
Yeah, when he
face.
sucks his face and he turns
Yeah,
into
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
All right, ask me how I died.
How did Idiot die?
April 12th, 1897.
Can I stop you right there? I know how he died.
Okay.
He went to the bathroom in a porta potty, and based on the documentary that we've seen,
Oh.
he was reading a book or something. All of a sudden, T-Rex comes down, chomps his ass out of the porta potty.
Done.
Done.
Can't do it.
Is that right, Cody?
That was from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but was that right?
No.
All right, so okay, this is how he actually died. He was lost in the woods, and he was actually on Seinfeld before this. Cody didn't bring this up, but he's on Seinfeld before he got into dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
And then like a dinosaur, little tiny one, crawled up to him. He's like, "Oh, that's cute," and he fucking sprayed out his little like.
He turned into an umbrella.
Yeah, he turned an umbrella and he shot black goop into his eyes.
That probably
Was that right, Cody?
No. You want another guess?
No, don't get, dude.
April 12th, 1897. Kidney failure complicated by a big old fat shitty prostate. Most likely killed him at the age of 57.
His butt hurt.
So he was like,
He was butthurt.
His butt hurt.
He was butthurt. Now, blowing up dinosaur bones is pretty fucking petty. But Cody, John McCann, myself, I posit to you, his most petty, shitty act, his most self-centered shittiness happened after he was dead. From beyond the grave.
so he's a ghost. He is.
He's a zombie ghost?
He's a dinosaur.
No.
Wow.
No, but if you think about like
He's
dinosaurs,
bones.
It's also kind of like the documentary Ghost
yeah, documentary ghosts
with Patrick Swayze.
sways.
Yeah.
No, but
That's real now because Patrick Swayze is currently
Yeah, I'm pretty
a
sure that
ghost.
Who's the lead actress? What's her name?
Susan.
It's not
Cyndi
Susan
Lauper.
Sarandon. It's not Cyndi Lauper.
Cher.
But whoever it is definitely has that
Madonna.
clay wheel down in her basement.
Mama Cass.
Just waiting
Oh
to
yeah,
be touched.
waiting for it.
Waiting to be touched by Swayzems.
I mean, no, but if you think about it though, he's bones now. In the future, someone could be like, look at this leg. That's where his head grew out of. Like his head goes at this foot.
Yeah.
And then his arms are like on the side. Those are actually antennae.
And one of the interns is just like, what are those other bones for? And the lead scientist says, no, just it's accident. It's just skull on top of femur.
The rest you can blow up.
Just blow it up. That's what humans looked like.
Yeah.
They didn't have rib cages. That was something they put in the coffins.
That was their
confuse you.
teeth.
Yeah.
The rib cages were the teeth.
Yeah.
Upon his death, Cope asked for the girth of his brain to be measured.
What?
Yes.
Dude, he's
Challenge-
measuring girth?
He was
He's not
measuring
doing length?
Nope. He measured the
And
girth of his
is very
brain.
important.
He wanted to find out how wickedy wide his brain was.
He wanted to find out how much bigger his brain was than Otniel's. After he's fucking dead.
That is great.
He's like,
I
Wow.
want to know. Can everyone pray to me the results?
that is the most pettiest thing ever.
Otniel died before him or after?
No, after Otniel's not dead.
Oh, so he's like,
Otniel's
hey,
like-
hey, Otniel, I'm girthier than you, bro.
Yeah, that's the
And
pettiest thing.
Otniel, after the results, he's just like, I don't consent.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's the
What?
pettiest thing. Like a dick measuring competition is fine because like you can use the dicks after you measure them. What good is a brain after a tape measure's been wrapped around it? It's just like, hey, my flaccid dead brain is bigger than yours, Travis. How does that make you feel?
I've had a lot of nights where I can't use my flaccid other thing.
Well, I must say, the basket I have to use is much bigger than the basket you need to use.
Jesus Christ. So this is the ultimate petty thing. This is dick measuring, but it's not dick, it's brain measuring, which is even more pathetic. And it's also beyond the fucking grave. So what do you think naturally your boy Otniel does?
He spits on his brain.
Otniel's like, why do I have to prove anything to someone who's dead? Like, I'm not doing this. Shut up.
Yeah.
So Otniel has declined the challenge.
So we have one measured brain.
It's measured and the skull is on exhibit. So we could do
Really?
the math.
Where is it?
The Smithsonian?
Is it in the Smithsonian?
I don't know.
It's in a basket.
It's in a basket.
I'd
It's in
say
a basket with mayonnaise.
take exit 17 on I-95. You go into the second stall, and you'll see Cope's brain.
Right, any bathroom.
Any bathroom.
Wow.
Delicious on toast.
Oh, I love scientists like this.
So that is the end of our shitty friend, Edward Drinker Cope, being a pain in his rival's side, even after death. Be like, come on, measure your brain. Come on.
Did Ashmiel, did he go on to... What? It's not Ashmiel?
No, it's fine.
Otniel.
Did Ishmael go on to create excellent steel cut oats?
Hey, like McCann Irish oatmeal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
steel
grandpa.
cut.
Great grandpappy.
Is it?
Yeah, that's related to me.
Damn.
So you're an oatmeal boy. You're like cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, if by cloth you mean sperm. Yes.
Well, my favorite character on The Little Rascals was Farina.
That's the type of oatmeal, kind of.
It's a hot cereal.
And that's what we want you to take home tonight.
I don't know why
Hot
it was so
cereals.
funny. Hot cereal. It's regular, but it's really hilarious.
That's the end of him. However, one small worm food for thought. How guilty is Otniel? Should he have been the bigger man?
Yeah, he
Being
should have
from
been like
Oxford
Mr.
and money?
Leahy, dude.
Well,
Mr. Leahy was like,
It takes
"Fuck
two to
you
tango,
guys."
keep in mind. But like, do you want this episode to go down as an Edward Drinker Cope episode or an Edward Drinker Cope
And
slash
Otniel.
Otniel Marsh episode?
Well, Otniel is...
He stooped every time. Otniel stooped every time to Drinker's
Except
level.
for the brain.
Except
Except for the brain. That's where
He's
he
like,
girthy
fuck
brain.
that, dude.
That's
he
when he
pulled up.
said no. That's when he said no.
That guy measured his fucking brain?
Boy,
No.
This man's died and he's measured his brain. I am suspecting this is getting somewhat dumb. I'm going to go have a fruit salad.
Yes. Yeah. By the way, Otniel was pretty much, no, I'm going to rethink my life,
Yeah.
and pretty much died 600 days later. So,
Could you imagine that? Like the news that your rival's dead, then 3 weeks later, it's just like, I've got a brain measuring challenge for you.
what?
What?
The fuck you?
Have you heard my brain's not out of my skull now, so it can be measured?
Well,
I mean,
no, I'm not doing that.
yeah, no, I still think the onus is on fucking Cope.
Cope pretty much was like the Elmer Fudd. He ruined everything for everyone.
I see your point of like it could be like both of them are idiots, but really there was one idiot.
Yeah, and also
No, both of them are idiots.
Oh, they are idiots.
Cope's the bigger idiot.
Yes.
But then there's one really smart guy who I must warn you is still making a monologue now, longer than any Dragon Ball Z episode.
What?
That is Joseph Leidy.
Leahy.
all he did was step in to sort out the two gleeking nerds.
You fools.
What did he discover? Did you find that out? Like, but did he discover the T-Rex?
Dude, that guy was like, he was scientifically accurate. He went through the bones. He made sure everything was real. He discovered Harry Potter. He
a
knows
bone
what's
zone.
up. He boned up. He became a man. He boned up.
I'm gonna Google it real quick.
Yeah, I want to know what he found. I want to know what this guy found out.
Joseph Leidy.
Joseph Leighty.
He discovered and described the Hadrosaurus.
Don't know that one. So.
That is also another sea one, right?
Uh,
Hadrosaurus is a sea boy with
it looks
real
like a
big
raptor.
teeth.
It looks like a raptor type animal.
You're wrong this
throw
time,
up.
Tom.
I spelled paleontologist right in second grade. Fuck off.
He also found the Arctodus.
So nothing
simus.
important. Never mind. This guy's a fucking idiot. He didn't discover T-Rex.
Dude,
He didn't discover Brontosaurus.
He discovered ancient direwolves, which are pretty cool.
That's cool, but it's not a fucking dinosaur.
No,
Yeah,
So
but he's still
he's an
discovering
idiot.
dinosaurs to this day.
he's dead.
How?
Because
Through bones.
Because he's an anime character.
Okay. I was going to say through his bones, like they resonate in the earth.
Yeah.
And we'll show you where dinosaur bones.
We'll try to bone dinosaur bones.
Quick, put batteries into my bones.
Oh my!
And I will keep discovering.
He's like a vibrator,
He's
dude.
just walking around. Yeah. He's just doop doop boop 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 boop.
Give me
Anyway,
your bones.
well, Cody,
Yeah.
thank you for bringing this
You're welcome.
in.
You
This
know,
is fun.
Yeah, it was great. You know,
Dirt dragons.
You know what black metal man would really benefit from all three of these gentlemen?
What are you talking about?
Which black metal man?
Is that a
Nurgle. He needed bones really bad, and
He
there was
did.
3 gentlemen here. Nurgle from Behemoth could have
Look.
used all 3 of these gentlemen.
Look, Nurgle's fine now.
Yeah, but
He had leukemia.
he had Bones disease.
He had a bone disease, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, either way, this episode isn't about black metal. We're gonna do a black metal episode.
Dinosaurs are kind of black metal, though. You think about it.
All right. Well, thanks again for bringing this in, Cody.
There you go. Edward,
dog.
drinker cope, shitty paleontologist, didn't know what he was doing, fucked everything up, fucked the field up, fucked his competition up, fucked his mentor up.
See, not all scientists are cool. So
Yeah.
remember that next time you're watching television and there's a scientist.
Yeah.
Maybe think that they don't know what the hell they're talking
He
about.
could have blown up some skeletons when you weren't looking.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cody. Yeah, well, not looking.
Oh yeah.
Cody.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Before
I can't
you
believe
end
that
it,
shit. Yeah.
you mentioned something when we were on break. What does dinosaurs mean?
Oh, dinosaurs, the etymology means terrible lizard, but
Like they didn't work. These lizards didn't work. They're terrible.
yeah. So it's
They're
not
broken
They're
bone lizards.
broken
yeah,
bones.
it's not correct to call a saber-toothed tiger or a woolly mammoth a dinosaur.
That's a
because
mammal.
It's not a lizard. But more importantly, I learned dinosaurs are strictly land creatures.
But you were telling me that earlier today that you thought as a child that woolly mammoths and saber-tooths
Yeah, because
were
of the Power
dinosaurs
Rangers.
when you were young.
Because of the Power Rangers.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
like
I see where you're coming from, but
I just
yeah.
knew they were prehistoric when I was young. And
Yes.
you're more scientifically sound than I
I'm
am
a
for the
dumb
most part.
fucker with dinosaurs.
I guess so. I did spell paleontologist right when I was in second grade. It was cool.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks,
Thanks, Tom.
But specifically,
you
I
just
found
won
out
a star, a gold star.
Gold star.
Thanks, dude.
From me. Don't wear it on your chest.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
But apparently, dinosaurs are strictly land animals. You can't call ocean dinosaurs dinosaurs.
That I didn't know.
You
That's
can't,
new.
yeah,
I
a
didn't know that.
plesiosaur is not a dinosaur. Some nerd can come out of the woodwork and be like, Excuse me. Plesiosaurs are not dinosaurs.
And then immediately stone cold stun that bitch and take his bones back
And
to
his
his
lunch
mom's
money.
house.
Well, I liked learning about dinosaurs, dude.
That is the roast mortem coverage.
There you have it.
Edward Drinker
Snowden.
Cope.
Cope. Not
Can't
Snowden.
fuck the name up, Trey.
All right, cool. Thanks for listening. You follow me
Yeah.
on Twitter. I'm Tom Sauntcht, SAUNTCHT.
I am Travis. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I really enjoy oatmeal. I like long walks on the beach with bones.
You don't like any of those.
But you could also, if you want to contact me, hit me up on the DMs. Slide in my DMs on at Travis Legion with two E's.
Show Travis your bones. Everyone show Travis your bones.
No.
Travis Legion with two E's.
Shut up. I just want to see real bones. But anyway.
Send Travis the 3D print file for your
you can
penis.
slide into my DMs.
What's your favorite thing that you call a bone? Send that to Travis.
Did you ever hear the term brontosaurus dick?
No.
No? Okay.
All right, well, I'm Travis Legion
I'll
with
just leave
two
that
E's
there.
on Instagram and Twitter. Don't send me dick pics, please.
Send him dick pics.
Send him brontosaurus pics.
I want to see things that don't have bones. They have like fluids and mammograms.
Send him jellyfish pics.
Mammaries.
Memories do not have bones.
Yeah, they don't have bones.
I am your Cody McCann for the evening. On Twitter, at Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN.
And you can follow us collectively at Roast Mortem Cast on Twitter or Instagram. And also we have a Facebook, or you can shoot us an email. And if you didn't notice, Mike wasn't here tonight because he was doing another kickflip.
Yeah, so many kickflips, dude.
Dude, I'm so mad.
Did I hear that he like just can manual for a really long time?
He's got that cheat code on. I've seen it.
You know what? You know what he
Infinite
does real
manuals.
sketchy, though, according to Tony Hawk? His attendance here.
Oh, he's tardy.
He's
very
so
tardy.
sketchy with his
So
attendance.
tardy.
But he's going for a 6 score and getting secret tapes right now.
That's true. Yeah, he's going to
So-
bring back secret tapes for Travis called Men with Bones.
Shut up.
All right. Good night, everyone.
It's just a Star Trek episode.
Don't send me your bones.
Shane.
Don't
Send
send me
him his
No,
bones.
don't
Send
send
the
me your
Love you
your
guys.
flesh bones.
Night.
What's a flesh bone?
Thank you, Shane.
Don't send me your flesh bones.
Hi there. Do you like what you just heard? We'd love to hear back from you.
Yeah! You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, that's it.
Roast Mortem Cast.
Yeah, that's right.
That's us. That's us.
And if you tag us on either one of those social platforms, we will write an obituary for you.
You sexy corpse, you.
Yeah, write in. We're going to write an obituary for you. Make sure you tell a friend. Give us a subscription.
Yeah, let us know how we're doing. How you're doing, too. I want to know how I'm doing, how you're doing.
It's just a good old no one doing fest.
A No One Doing Fest. That's right.
Don't do it. Do it.
Yeah.
For me.
Stick around right now for some obituaries and some outtakes.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Some people died. Ghost childs. Oh, guess what?
What's up?
I'm eating some shrimp cocktail.
I can see that's
How
not
is
true.
It's really good. No, it's imaginary. This is how I put myself to
Does
sleep.
it taste like air because you're lying?
I'm not lying. It's like counting sheep. It's like it's time to go to bed. 1 shrimp cocktail, 2 shrimp cocktail.
Oh, you're eating these. They're not going over a fence.
No, they're going.
Not
into my
counting
mouth.
them, you're just thinking about eating them,
Yeah.
which is good. I
It's
like
like
that.
my teeth are the fence, and you made it to the end of the episode.
Hey, look at that. Wow.
So guess what? We are gonna do some obituaries.
Yeah, we'll do obituaries. This is nice.
A obituary.
Should we prescribe a chaser first?
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Let's do that really quick. You just listened to Bradward Drinker Cope. Crazy academic cousin fucker. You know who else is a crazy academic cousin fucker?
Wait, but what about his friend Oatmeal?
Oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal Mosh?
Yeah. Oatmeal mash.
I don't know how many cousins Oatmeal fucked. Probably 0 or 1.
He only had one cousin.
Steven.
So,
Steven.
so 100%.
100% chance. Can't escape it. If you only have one cousin, It's inevitability, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And we're
juice.
talking about 1800s. So
Yes.
It's not true now.
Yeah, there's
If
juice.
you only have one cousin, you probably haven't fucked them. But we don't know.
We don't judge.
Oh, there's juice
I
flowing.
judge. If you tell me you fuck your cousin, I'm going to be like,
I'll judge people at this table,
yeah, well,
but not our fans.
I'll judge our fans. I'll judge any fan.
All right.
All right, so who should they listen to if they want to get drunk and drink or cope and shoot sperm?
At cousins?
Yes.
If you want to be a brainiac and shoot sperms at your cousin, we also suggest the I almost called him Abraham Einstein, Albert Einstein episode.
Oh.
That's a good one. I did that one too. Both brainiacs that like some cousin.
Yeah, a little touching.
listen to that
weird touching.
Dude, a lot about eggs in that one.
Soup. A lot
Yeah.
of soup. A lot of bad hygiene and shit.
Hold on, you guys want to hear something?
Don't do it.
Oh. Dude, you gotta talk into that now.
You're going to get pink eye from your thing.
That was awesome.
Dude, how's that,
That was
smell when you
awesome.
said that was awesome?
You have to deal with that.
Smells like shit. Smells like shit. Well, I
All right.
did that.
Well, let's do some obituaries.
Remember when we killed you after Tom farted into a microphone? Yeah, that's this set of
That's
obituaries.
this one.
Yep.
Tom, who's dead?
Oh, so Travis and I are going to split one.
Okay.
Friend of the show. Because
Oh,
then we
okay.
correspond.
Always good to have friends of
Oh,
the show.
yeah.
Dude 2-0, i.e. Zwick.
I thought you were going to talk about how Mike's not here.
Oh, no, I was going to bounce right into that.
Oh, okay. So, Zwick, his name on Twitter is Dude02.
Dude 02.
Wait, Dude 20.
Yeah.
Dude 20.
2-2-0.
Dude 20.
And he's cool as hell.
He's a cool guy. He's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
I have to double check that. I don't know.
I
You
looked it up.
double-check
I
that.
looked it up. He's from Wisconsin.
Fact checking.
Now everyone doxed. You've been doxed.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
you've been doxxed. All of Wisconsin, check for this guy.
He lives on Earth.
He lives on Earth. He recommended a few different people. One of them was Daniel Dancer.
Yeah.
Did you look that guy up?
I did. He's quite the miser. Fun
Okay.
one.
Like
All right.
Scrooge McDuke.
Yeah, like Scrooge McDuck with more bones.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's from Wisconsin. What is Wisconsin popular for?
Cheese and politeness.
Ding, ding, ding. Cheese and politeness,
Wow, first try.
a.k.a. lactation.
Oh,
It's all about that lactation, dude. There.
I-
They love titties getting squeezed.
Or some kind of mammary at least.
No, titties.
You call udders titties?
Yeah, they're titties. So being in that state, you're constantly horny because you're just watching things getting lactated. It's like a lot of titties getting squeezed, right?
yeah, learn that. Squeeze them out.
So, with all, there's a lot of milk going around. Milk's really expensive,
Yeah.
Sure.
So there's a black market in Wisconsin. I don't know if you guys know about this.
No. I
didn't
It was
know
in the
about
news. It was in
What?
CNN, Fox, Channel 12.
All the reliable.
Good
all
ones.
the reliables.
Yeah.
There's a black market for milk. It's male milk, actually. They're selling it in Wisconsin, male milk. How do you milk a male?
A male what species?
A human male.
Human male.
I don't worry.
How do you milk them? Imagination.
Oh,
That's how you
no.
milk
Well,
'em.
there's a thing called a milking table. I don't know if you've seen that before.
Okay. Well, how does a milking
Yeah,
table work?
Keep
It's
going.
basically a glory hole, but you lay on top of it, and then there's a hole.
Like a massage table
Like
with
a
hole?
massage table, exactly. But there's two ways to get male milking done. There's either ethical or non-ethical male milking.
Yeah.
So, I
right.
mean, you have to really know where your source is coming from.
Yeah. Where was
also
the
on the
table
black
built?
market,
What kind of
so-
wood is this?
Yeah, exactly. This is mahogany? I don't know.
Is this free range semen?
Yeah.
So, our dude shows up. He signs up. He needs some cash. Signs up to a farm. Ends up being a non-ethical male milking farm.
Ah, Zwick.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's hooked up to this machine. Usually in an ethical place, you'd be like, what type of porn you want to watch?
Okay.
But in this place, it's all Russian babushka porn. Like old ladies with like
hard
those
to
big
find.
boils on their noses.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there. He's like, oh, God, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. And he's left unattended. You're supposed to watch the male as it ejaculates.
Once
into
you lay
this-
down the table, you become an it.
For insurance.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
The he part of you is on the other side of the table.
Exactly.
It's not part of you anymore.
Yeah. So you need to watch it, but the machine cuts loose, but he's still just jizzing.
Oh,
And
this haywire?
The whole room fills up with jizz.
Oh my god!
And he drowns in his own jizz.
How long was he not jizzing for?
He
before
was
this?
jizzing for like 7 days, dude. 7 whole days, and he drowned in his own jizz. They found him a week later, and it had all hardened. He's like basically crystallized inside out.
Oh, right, like what,
Han Solo.
For some reason, I'm imagining pennies and Elmer's glue. I feel like that's a very
Exactly.
childish
That's
thing.
what he was. That's what he was. He was exactly like that.
He was a penny inside the Elmer's.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You should do your research on your farm next time, bro.
Yeah.
Have some self-restraint.
Yeah,
there,
respect
Zwick.
yourself, Zwick, and now you're dead.
Jesus.
All right. Well,
Cody.
next one.
Cody.
Right.
Kill someone else.
Travis, was that over Twitter that Poe the Hurricane reached out to us?
No, that was actually our email address.
Holy shit, we have
This guy
an email?
uses email.
Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Poe the Hurricane
Oh, yeah. I read this.
reached out.
Suggestions, correct?
Yeah, he gave us some suggestions.
Nice. We love suggestions.
Yes. Poe the Hurricane, he's a sweet-ass listener we have in common with the Not For Human Consumption podcast. Very nice people. And he wanted us to call Dylan a cuck during our big drink-a-thon.
I forgot.
Against them. Yeah, we all forgot. That's bonus episode 5 on the Not For Human.
Well, the reason why is because he doesn't like
Podcast
Evil Dead
feed.
2. He's a fucking idiot.
Yes, that's the reason.
Oh, yeah. So, Dylan, you're a cuck. And, yeah, go listen to us being drunk with them on their Patreon. It's a free thing on their Patreon.
I think it's just our regular stream.
No, it's not.
bonus episode
It's a
5.
bonus episode. It's up for free. Bonus episode 5. But also give them money on their Patreon because they're cool dudes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we forgot to drop that cuck insult during the episode, which means we came just under our insult quota, our strictly enforced government-mandated insult quota, mind you.
I'm supposed to do that?
Yeah, we lost our funding. So Roast Mortem and Not For Human Consumption consequently lost all their government funding. The feds came, confiscated our feed, gave it to NPR.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So are they going to know
So
that
you're-
we're lizard people now?
Maybe. It's inconclusive.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that.
You can say it.
Travis.
Freedom
Now,
of speech.
with these two titans of podcast entertainment and comedy bankrupt, national road rage incidents rose 2,047% overnight, believe it or not.
Shit.
Wow. Road wage.
Nothing to laugh at on your commute. Yeah, road
Wage.
rage. So, there's Poe the Hurricane jacking off in traffic like he usually does.
Oh, more jerking.
Yeah.
Choking chickens.
And believe it or not, and even more irate than usual, Gary Busey just fucking comes through screaming on the motorcycle, botches a quadruple Superman jump, lands right in fucking Poe the Hurricane's windshield, kills him instantly. Gary Busey's fine. And that is how our friend Poe the Hurricane met his untimely death.
It's pretty brutal, dude.
Yeah, you got killed by an out of shape blonde dude.
Is he really blonde?
Yeah, it's real blonde.
Oh, yeah. Looks so natural.
I thought that was
no
a
one can
symptom
tell.
of the brain damage, but whatever.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
These
Got
are
a face full of tire.
brutal stuff.
And Busey.
All right. Well, we're tired now,
Yeah.
so let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Good bed.
Night,
Good
everyone.
bed. Listen to outtakes.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, do that.
Outtakes.
Go to sleep after that.
Suck it.
I am so pee-peed right now.
I am so pee-pee.
Just to recap, we got 3 players. Lighty doesn't care. He's doing everything he's supposed to do, and the other 2 are feuding.
Great.
Otniel Marsh and our guy.
Oatmeal.
Otniel? No. Otniel Marsh and our guy.
Argyle.
All right.
Edward Drink a Coal.
Edward drink a coal.
Edward, drink a top.
Edward Drinky Cope. Yes.
My body's broken, just like these dinosaurs.
Tom, your body is a wonderland.
My body is dying.
Your body is an elephant graveyard.
Okay.
The state.
Bless you, Tom.
Does that sound like a good investment to
Bless
anyone?
you, Tom.
Give me 1 second.
He's shooting bones out of his nose right now. Oh, that's a triceratops. And now he's spitting out a...
70% bones.
he's spitting out that triceratops bone. Now it's a plesiosaur.
How many bones do I have to tell you about before you know how to bones?
Oh, so many bones, dude. There's bones everywhere, all over the room right now.
There's bones in me.
We're knee deep in bones, and guess what? Our knee bones, don't count.
Dude, hold on a minute. Do you think that a surgeon is basically just a paleontologist of the human body?
Whoa.
Because he's looking for bones inside of us.
I mean, he knows where they are.
No, he doesn't know where they are, dude. You go to a good surgeon, he's like, I don't fucking know.
I think
cut them open.
I think that's something we need to put on a Valentine's Day card.
I'll find your bones.
Yeah, I gotta look for your bones inside of you. I'm a skin paleontologist.
So skin
I dig into your skin and I find your bones.
Your
baby.
bones.
I find this humorous.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
That's
You're welcome.